Welcome! You're watching the Thrift Store Rundown, where we bring Hollywood home on a budget. What can you do in 60 seconds or less? Could you stand on one leg? Could you hop on one leg? Could you hop on one leg with your left hand raised and your right hand over your heart, reciting TV theme songs like an opera singer auditioning for Carnegie Hall?
So go on, girl, your life was gonna be this way. Your dog's a joke, you broke, your love life's the away. It's like you're always stuck in second gear, when it hasn't been your day of the year. Or even your year.
Well, besides that, there might be other challenges that you could tackle in about 60 seconds or less, most of which with everyday household objects that you might have on hand. And I know of one game show that's going to provide plenty of inspiration for that. NBC and GSN's Minute to Win It. You know GSN Game Show Network? For $1.99 from the American thrift shop in Passaic, I purchased the Nintendo DS game, featuring the voice and likeness of Guy Fieri, one of two hosts for the short-lived game show, which really understated its welcome in my opinion. The other host for GSN, Apollo Ono. On both counts, two lazy choices for game show hosts, but you know what? Looking beneath the surface, if I had to choose one or the other, I would choose Guy. He was a little more eccentric, and with a game show like this, when it comes to hosting it, you gotta have some level of eccentricism in your soul to keep up with all the fast-paced frenzy of party games like these contained herein. What's funny about this particular purchase is that American Thrift labeled it under the CDs and DVDs section. This, my friends, if you own a DS, is neither a CD nor DVD. Rather, it is a small game cartridge that you put into the back of your DS, so you can tackle 36 challenges all in a minute or less. So if you're wondering what a game cartridge was this whole time, this is where it was. It's rated E for everyone from Zoo Publishing and SmackDown Productions, and officially licensed by NBC Universal Television Consumer Products. Before we get to gameplay, let's just show you the instruction manual and gameplay manual inside, and along with it, an ad for their physical home game, which I saw many times at the Unique Thrift Store here in Patterson being sold. I refused to buy it because, well, it had too many components in my judgment that you have to keep track of. But you know what? With a DS game as cool as this, oh, they also have a card game too. But with a DS game as cool as this, no more excuses. The next time I see this, and if I ever see this, I'm buying both of these things. Period. So let's look at the instruction booklet. So here we have 36 challenges that you can find in the back. They give you brief screen captures of 3 of the challenges as examples. Wheel of the Deal, Separation Anxiety, which is pretty funny because after this review is over, David Romero is actually going to tackle separation anxiety in 60 seconds or less. We also have here, Keep It Up. These are the 33 other challenges you'll find in here. When I first tried this out, I went for the This Blows game, which is highlighted in brief right here. Blow into the microphone to inflate the balloon, and then deflate the balloon in an attempt to knock over as many red plastic cups as you can. All of them in 60 seconds or less, really. Each time you win the first challenge, and you have 10 challenges to tackle before you can unlock the other 26, you go up the money level here. So, first challenge is worth $1,000. The next challenge is for 2,500 bucks. Then you go to 5,000, then 10,000, 50,000. And of course, if you tackle all 10 challenges, you're well on your way to earning the $1 million prize. I highly recommend you start with the trading mode first, where you tackle the challenges in 90 seconds as opposed to 60, and extra 30 seconds for you to learn the basics. And then there's a time trial, where you can play all the challenges in the episode mode. And there are 3 levels of difficulty in the time trial: easy, medium, and hard. I recommend starting with either of these 2 segments before you tackle a main episode with Guy Fieri, or a Guy Fieri sound-alike. Whoever it is, he's not credited, although he is advertised in the back of the case. The concept is so deceptively simple. Tackle simple party games with everyday household objects that you have on hand in 60 seconds or less to win $1 million. And they might be simple party games, but they are incredibly complex to perform in that amount of time, short as it is. Which just adds to the excitement of Minute to Win It. It's pretty cool. So without further ado, let's see what the heck they're talking about with Minute to Win It. I want to know in the comments, as you're seeing the opening for Minute to Win It, have you ever partaken in any one of these games from the show? Or have you submitted your very own party game to the producers of Minute to Win It in an attempt for them to feature it on the show and give you credit? Let me know. Anyway, 10 challenges, 60 seconds, $1 million at stake. And of course, you're hearing the authentic theme music from the show, which again is so generic, it's just, well, innocuous. Oh well. This has already been used, by the way, so you're seeing the profile that says 1% depleted. But anyway, you can go solo or multiplayer. By the way, with the money you earn from completing each challenge, you can actually go to the custom shop and buy hats, pants, shirts, and shoes for your custom character. I'm gonna go solo for gameplay and do a new show for you. Episode 1. So you saw me try to tackle the challenge that I mentioned in the monologue. Let's go ahead and tackle one of the challenges from Minute to Win It. After I select my character, I like this particular character here. Let's just go with him, okay? With the intro, you already saw that. And of course, you get a welcome from superstar chef and host of the show, Guy Fieri. Hi, I'm Guy Fieri, and welcome. Please welcome on stage our new contestant. And of course, the new contestant, which is you, your character, would come out on stage, ready to tackle whichever party games that Guy throws at you. You must win 10 competitions, and you have only 3 lives. If you fail a challenge, you lose a life. Okay? So now let's take a look at the first blueprint. So, here we have... this blows. Same challenge as before. So, inflate the balloon, then deflate the balloon to move on stage and knock over all the red plastic cups. On we go. Let's see if I can blow from the side here. Alright. Let's see.
You got 45 seconds left.
Alright. Come on. Let's see here. Let's get the stylus in. Okay. Good, start again.
30 seconds left.
Sorry about the sound behind the camera, but this is crunch time, 15 seconds. Nope. Fail. Like I said, simple, yet incredibly complex and difficult to perform in a short amount of time, like a minute. You missed the challenge. Every time you lose a challenge, you lose a life, and if you lose all your lives, well then, you failed the game. You gotta start all over again. So that's as far as I'm gonna go with Minute to Minute, the DS game. And hey, at the end of the day, I'm a sucker for anything Guy Fieri, so it gets the maximum of 5 claps. This game is prime time, and if it's any indication, then whatever price there might be for the party game and the card game will surely be money well spent for something this, as Guy would say, money. Now, David, it's time for you to tackle separation anxiety in 60 seconds or less. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the flip side.